Oi oi, you shiny metal magpies. Welcome back to Brits and Sovs, the place where we usually chinwag about rare British coins, sovereigns, Britannias, all that blinging history on a disc, yeah? But today, we're taking a little detour, right? We ain't talking rare and valuing British coins. Nah, today we're talking about silver, the proper shiny stuff. And let me tell you, it's been busier than a seagull at a chip shop this week. Right now, silver's sitting at £27 an ounce. That's right, 27 British smackaroonies. And for all our lovely viewers across the pond, that's about $36. Or as the Yanks like to call it, not enough to buy a bottle of Coke and decent healthcare. Bless 'em. And while we're moaning, hasn't the weather been a proper scorcher this week? I was out the other day trying to polish me 1 ounce bars and nearly cooked myself. I tell ya, I looked like a roasted gammon wrapped in foil. Now let's get serious-ish. Silver ain't just having a good week. Oh no, it's flirting with the edge of a 40-plus year cup and handle breakout. If you don't know what that is, imagine silver's been making a cuppa since the 80s and it's finally ready to spill it all over Wall Street's trousers. If this baby breaks out, we could be talking triple-digit silver, right? I'm talking moonshot. Elon Musk, eat your heart out. Silver's going up faster than your next rocket. Do you know silver is the second most used commodity in the world after oil? Oh, that's right, silver's everywhere. And I mean everywhere. From your phone to your telly to your nan's dodgy hip replacement. Honestly, the stuff's more involved in your daily life than your missus nagging you to do the garden. But here's the juicy bit. The silver stockpiles are vanishing. We're using more of the stuff than we're digging out, and we ain't even digging much. There's barely any dedicated silver mines left. Most of it comes out of copper and gold mines, like a side hustle. Silver's the bloke at the pub who only came out for a pint but ends up carrying the night. Oh, you want phones, solar panels, electric cars? Yeah, I'll do that, no worries, lads. You got silver in medical gear, in water filters, in solar panels, in that snazzy Tesla you'll never afford. It's basically working harder than your cousin Barry on probation. It's the Swiss Army knife of metals, only shinier and less likely to get confiscated at the airport. Now let's go back to 1980, when the Hunt brothers tried to corner the silver market. They saw the tea leaves, right? They knew what was coming. So they bought up nearly a third of the world's silver supply. But what happened? The suits at Wall Street got a bit twitchy. The government swoops in and boom, changes the rules. You can only short silver, not go long anymore. It's like letting people bet on horses to lose but not win. That's not a market, that's a mugs game. Silver collapsed overnight and gold took a wobble too. Everyone panicked, thinking they'd do the same to gold. It was like watching a pub fight where everyone legs it before the first punch even lands. And silver's still never recovered from that. It's the only asset in the world that's not hit a new all-time high. Not in nominal terms, not in inflation adjusted. Madness. In 1980, silver hit about $50 an ounce. That's around £38 back then. Adjust that for today's money, and silver should be closer at £130 to £150 an ounce. But now, it's sitting at £27, like it's been put on a naughty step for being too shiny. What do the big boys say? Well, Mike Maloney, he's the guy who wrote the best-selling book on gold and silver. He reckons silver's got moon legs and may hit $150 to $500, while Robert Kiyosaki, who's a billionaire, real estate investor and best financial book of all time, says he's buying it like it's going out of fashion. Reckon it could hit $70 an ounce and maybe even hit 3 digits. Jim Rickards, who an American lawyer, investment banker and author known for his expertise in finance and economics. This guy rivals Albert Einstein with his IQ. He reckons it's one of the most undervalued assets in the world. He doesn't give a silver price, but reckons the gold to silver ratio will hit at least 40 to 1. But this brain box does give his prediction on gold, and he reckon it will hit 27,000 plus an ounce. And me, I say silver going to be gold on steroid. Once it goes, it's off like a rocket. Now let's talk gold to silver ratio. Throughout history, as I'm talking all the way back to the Romans nicking stuff, it was sitting between 10 to 1 and 20 to 1. This means for every ounce of gold, there's usually 10 to 20 ounces of silver dug up. Today, We're mining silver at between 8 to 1 to 10 to 1, even lower than history's average. Today's market is sitting at 90 to 1, and a couple of weeks ago it was over 100 to 1. Madness. Even in the last 60 years, the average has been about 40 to 1. That means if gold stays put, silver would have to double in price just to get back to the mid-term average. That's not a maybe, that's basic maths. Even Barry could do it. If you want to dive deeper down the silver rabbit hole, have a butcher's at a book called The Silver Bomb by Michael McDonald and Christopher Whitestone. Proper good read. Tells you how this whole shiny circus works. Right, I'd love to carry on ranting, but the missus has been bugging me all week to fix the bleeding garden gate. Keeps saying it's hanging off worse than Uncle Pete after 5 pints. And look, she don't have to remind me every 6 months, yeah? I'll do it. Eventually. Maybe. Thanks for watching your diamonds. Give us a like, slap that subscribe button, and drop a comment telling me how many ounces you're stacking. Or just tell me what silver price you reckon we'll hit by Christmas. Triple digits? Or still flat as a pint of pub cola. Stay cheeky, stay stacking, and as always, stack high, stay golden, and don't forget to check out our next vid. It's going to be shinier than a magpie's jewellery drawer.